I'm Steve Lois. I'm the CEO of Qualigence International. And with me I have James Wisser. James, thanks for spending some time.
Absolutely, thank you.
So, how many years now?
7 going on 8.
That's a long time to be at one organization.
Yeah, it feels like yesterday actually.
Well, that's kind, but so why have you been here for so long?
You know what? It's funny. Obviously I don't have a background in human resources, and while I was looking, the CFO at the time asked me if I was looking for opportunities, and at the time I was. So I came in and interviewed and started, and 7 years later here I am. So it's kind of funny how things work out.
So tell us more about your role now. What are you doing today?
I'm a research manager, so I'm dealing a little bit with clients and with the team directly. So as the projects come in, we have our kickoff calls and we get things going. Once we bring them into the department, we kind of share the details with the group, and then we kind of tackle it as a team. So projects come in, and we make sure that they're successful, and we kind of give the deliverable back to the client and make sure they have what they need.
So what do we give back to the client? I mean, what's the information that you and your team is actually going after?
So standard research really is they're looking for the names, titles, phone numbers, the reporting structure in their organization, who they report to, and their role in that organization. And then on top of that, we provide their home locations, and typically, that's standard research. Some clients want us to add LinkedIn hyperlinks and Facebook profiles, anything that can get them out to to contact those individuals directly. So it's kind of whatever the client needs, we tailor that to their search.
So switching gears a little bit on you. I mean, 8 years is a long time. How do you keep your team involved? Because you got some long timers throughout the we've got some long timers throughout the organization. You got to keep your team focused on getting this information. How do you keep them going?
It's mostly coffee. We have a really good team. I mean, everyone's high energy. No matter how different everyone is out there, everyone comes with the same energy every single day, and no one is on their own. It's a team atmosphere where everyone pitches in. It's kind of an all hands on deck type approach out here. It's not sink or swim. It's pretty awesome when you have that. People aren't worried about coming to work and doing their job.
So what are some of the odd things that maybe we do around here that you think people enjoy, or that you yourself might even enjoy?
There's a group of guys that get together every lunch break and play video games. That's not something that most grown men do, and I think some guys actually hide it from their significant others. But we like to throw stuff over the walls to each other and kind of just have a good time and joke around. So it's a lot of fun.
Well, I think everybody's excited about adding the gym here soon, so we'll have that up and running in a couple of months, so everybody can try to keep fit.
Yeah, some of us don't know a whole lot about the gym, but yeah, it's going to be a good time, especially to spend some time with the guys that actually work out.
So after 8 years here, I mean, you've seen us grow, you've seen us do the things that we've done. What else do you want to know?
We just celebrated 15 years. So, really, what do you see 15 years from now? I mean, we're just getting to that awkward stage, or just getting out of it as far as a teenager goes. But where do you see we going as we go?
We're moving from adolescence on up to being a big boy and being adult at this point. Well, I think the last 15 years helped us figure out what we do right, what we do wrong, what we can provide. But as I talk to clients on a consistent basis, the traditional means of sourcing candidates, using some of the online tools that are out there, they're somewhat limited. Companies are starting to realize that there's services like ours that are out there, because there's a lot of us that do it, but relatively small. In addition, I think there's a change in the industry in paying headhunter fees and paying a commission on somebody's head. So instead of putting me if I'm the recruiter, putting me in a position of selling you on a candidate that might not be the best fit, that's not how our model works, as you know. So I think organizations are realizing there's alternatives, and the downturn in the economy actually helped our business over time to realize that there are cost-effective alternatives. Not only are we motivated to present the right candidate for the right reason, we try to save the clients a little bit of money at the same time.
Yeah, it's amazing how sometimes they just rely on what that actually the LinkedIn page is saying. I kind of think about it as, if you go on Facebook and you look at everyone's profile, some people are still opening presents at Christmas. So if you don't have that timestamp on there, you don't really know what they're doing right now. So being able to pick up the phone and confirm that information and kind of make sure that what you're getting is actually accurate and not relying on what the last thing they did on their profile is. I mean, that's what a lot of people do.
So you're saying information online is not always accurate?
No, not always.
Well, James, thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Again, this is Steve Lois, CEO of Qualligence, and this was 5 Minutes with Steve.
Thank you.